Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris the High Guy Jacobs, and today we're taking a look at Takedown Tuesday. Oh my god, we are here again. What is that, you might ask? The recovery of Pompeii. If you haven't played this event yet, this is arguably the best event in the entire Doomsday category. It stations two alliances against each other on the recovery of Pompeii map, where we fight for targets, we fight for zombies, we fight for biocanisters, you name it. We fight each other, all in hopes of eliminating the opponent and earning the win. Now, why it's so good is that you get all of your troops, regardless of whether they are healing or not. You get access to all of your troops, and it doesn't actually cost anything to heal them. When you come out, they aren't damaged again. So you basically get access to all your troops, and they're basically heal themselves after the event. It doesn't cost you a darn thing. Now, you can use speed ups in the event if you want to speed up your troops, but in my opinion, I never suggest speeding up your healing troops during the event itself. It's not necessarily worth it. It's only a 1 hour event, so you don't necessarily have to look so bad. Now, as we can see, the battle's going to start in about 40 seconds. In that time, we're going to take a quick look at our comparison. We are rating equally, approximately equally. We are a little bit stronger in comparison. They also have a couple of more participants, so we're a little bit more concentrated, which will be should be for a good fight, good matchmaking. But we're on a 3-win streak, and they're on a 2-lose streak, so I'm going to be anticipating them to be pushing a little bit harder, obviously going for that win. Now, 15 seconds. Let's make sure we're all ready to rock and roll. As soon as that rocks, we are on. There we go. So, recovery of Pompeii, let's enter. Already 15 people jumping in, 16 people jumping in, 17 people. Let's take a look at our opponents and see what we're looking against. 93 million, 59 million, 78, 44, 62, 91. Nothing that we're really scared of so far. 119 in Oberon. Let's get this one chatted in the recovery of Pompeii chat. Recovery of Pompeii chat. This guy's going to be pretty good. He's got a decent amount of kills. Let's mark this so that they know. There we go. $25 to $21 is going to be good. Minute left to go before we start. Let's see who else they've got bringing in here, because they've got 21 in now. See if they ended up with a couple more above that 100 mil mark. Nope. Nope, not enough. This is going to be fun for us, I think. So what do we have? I Am Legend. Thenkai's there. We've got Gorillan is there. I think it's going to be a good match. 37 seconds. Six, 5, 4. Here we go. 2, 1, Here we go. Now we rally. We're gonna start there. We're gonna start that right off the bat. Start that rally going. Next, we're going to attack. We're gonna send out our troops. Let's send out... Actually, we're just gonna send them to the train. Board here. Board here. With those three. And, what do I have here? Oh, yeah, it's because I had Jin over here with Peter. That's right. That's right, and I had her. So I've only got the 3 extra marchers, but that's okay. After that rally hits and everything back, I mean, we can still run with 3, no problem. I could also send some over to this side, too, if I wanted to, because we're all really close. And I've got extra infantry to send. But we'll save the extra troops. Alright, this is going to be good. It's going to be a good match to start. We got those rallies going out here shortly. 1.25 million if we can... 1.75 million, pardon me. 1.725. I can't even talk. 30 seconds before it starts out. We're going to start that rally rocking and rolling. So those 2 aren't going to make it there. We've only got a Dut coming in early. They're going to have to wait till the next train, but that's okay. Bring a Dut up early and start working on these zombies that are going to be spawning here shortly. See? They spawn just as soon. We'll have that next train in a little bit. Minute and a half or so. We're going to zoom in here in about 40 seconds and we'll be able to relocate close. Our rally's marching now. It's on its way. Gonna get there. Whoops. Gonna get there in 3 minutes. You come back here. Get those decimators. Next, we're gonna bring a Dut up here. Let's actually take her over here. A Dut and Tom, really good combination, by the way. Tom provides a nice, decent amount of damage as well as a sustain with some... Well, let's take a look at it real quick so we're not getting him confused. But if we take a look at Tom, he provides reducing target damage, which is great. He provides a heal and additional damage. When he's awakened, obviously that heal goes up, that damage goes up, and that reduction goes up as well. Reduces target damage by 15% once he's awakened. So he gets that reduction. And obviously, so he provides a heal and sustainability. And a Dut kind of needs that because she wants to be in the fight a long time. She's got a ramp up skill. So the reason why, one of the reasons why she does so well is because the longer that she's in battle, the better off she does. So you really want to kind of hyper focus on those types of pairings. Unless you're looking at doing something like a Dut Miyamoto, which allows her to basically just pump out a ton of damage quickly. Especially with a pairing like Miyamoto. So we've got this guy over here. Let's bring the rest of our troops in. I just realized we can also... No, we can't because everybody moved in first. Let's see, we got 4 on that side. How many ended up moving to this side? Oh, a lot. Okay. That's good that we still had them moved in. Okay, we're gonna go take care of those operations bases here in a second. Let's head over there right now, actually. Let that rally go through. Oh, they can try to attack it, but they're going to experience some massive problems. Some pain. Now, we want to go in and also defend this. So even though they're taking some pain and some hurts from it, we also want to go in and defend this rally, let it go hit it through with the most that it can. So let's bring through these characters and target the weaker of the lines. See, now that they're going there, they're chasing the rally and not really able to do much to it. We can retreat and go take care of this operations base. Gone. See how fast that is? Look at that. Look at that rally just running away. Let's go ahead and take this helipad. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Good exchange. Now I'll head back up here. Start on this. The operations base, we can go ahead and just solo it, I think. Yeah. See how we're doing over here. Perfect. So our rally is winning. It's going to keep them occupied, brings them all back. So we have operations. We've got field control is what we want. Now, we want those operations bases because remember, those operations bases are worth... Let's double check so we're not getting confused. Right, 160 points per minute. That's what we're looking for. So we want to get that operations base kind of as quick as we can and kind of keep control of it. So far, we're winning in regards to points, which is great, but this can turn because we're still pretty close and only 10 minutes in, folks. Only 10 minutes. So that's working. Let's take a look at how our rally is doing. All right, so the rally is going to lose here because they are going ahead and swarming it. So it's going to hurt a little bit more. However, the amount of points we're getting off of that is going to be pretty good. We're sitting at 19,000 already. But that's okay. We're going to let them stay focused on that and obviously occupied with that. You guys are just attacking me in general, hey? We can go back to attacking the operations base after. Whoops, wrong one. So we're still ahead in points, but obviously that can change quite drastically. Let's get the attacks going still. Our rally is obviously falling through, but that's okay. I don't want to necessarily cancel it right now because that's just going to leave extra troops. So we're just going to work on over here right now. Our Mandarin King is doing the operations base. Is he starting a rally on the operations base? Which base is he targeting? That one. Okay. I don't know, he doesn't have enough. I'm gonna help him out in the field just by rally or just by swarming it, I think.
Have no fear. Peterson is here. You shall not pass.
We can just help by swarming so we can have it prepped by the time the rally gets here. Don't get me wrong, having an extra 1.2 million troops is nice. Let's make sure that it's not standing by. Oy, oy, oy. See, the rallies, here's the thing, guys. The rallies are very, very quick, okay? The rallies are very quick. What I mean by that, okay? What I mean by the rallies are very quick is that they spawn very quickly, but the timer is very quick. So you never, ever, ever want to join the opposite side. If I'm on the, like right now, I'm working on this side. I haven't relocated in yet because we don't have any relocators. But I'm working on the left-hand side here. If I go ahead and take this left-hand side, I do not want to join a rally on the right-hand side because then I'm going to spend all that time walking across the map, and that's not sufficient, okay? So let's continue with this swarm. We're going to have the rally coming in shortly. We've got Oberon here. Let's go ahead and clear him out. We need to fight Oberon, push him out too, because he's going to be coming in for, you know, to hurt the smaller guys. So we need to get rid of him as quick as we can. Oberon's really strong, so we got to make sure we help remove him one by one. Now, we're focusing on the ones that aren't doing near as much, the weaker ones, so obviously we're going to focus on Cynthia first, and then we'll move over to probably the Julia Lewis here. We just got to keep fighting, just got to keep pushing them off, right? The whole premise is just to push them off and keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Once we have this, I'm going to go ahead and set a garrison in there. I'm going to go ahead and send Thunder and Lewis to garrison in this operations base. I don't want to be targeted on these guys for too long, because this guy's a tank, so he's just here to tank damage. And that's really what he's doing. Right? Taking my focus away. Okay. So once we have a relocation place, I need a relocator. There's a big fight here. No, you come out and you go in. I'll send my tankiest group in for right now. And then make sure that I'm running it for right now. Just in case they choose to attack. Now we've got to relocate. I've got to relocate. Gotta relocate. There we go. Now you can come back. I can send out some more troops. Mass deploy. I'm going to mass deploy. Where's the rest? Where's my bikers? How come they're not going out?
We'll find a new home.
Yeah, there we go. Let's march those together. And as you can see, my Raigoro Thunder is doing really well to defend. I could, like I said, I could put Raigoro Lewis in there for more damage. But we're doing really good on that counter, so I'm not worried too much. And we're going to pick up the first bio canister, it looks like. There it goes. We've got the first canister. Now let's go ahead and take on Chaotic Grim. I like these exchanges, man. This account is really good. Again, huge shout out to Bad Boy for the massive donation to the channel. We wouldn't be able to do everything we can participate the way that we can and show off these cool battles if it wasn't for such a donation to the channel, to the cause. So thank you very much for that. You'll always hold a special place in my heart. Okay, so we've got Oberon here too. He's fighting hard. Our Thunder, look at this. Our Thunder is still holding on massively. He can't even be touched right now. We want to start focusing on the weaker troops. Let's focus on this Bella over here. That's IRL. So that's not Oberon. Oberon is the stronger one. We want to focus on the weaker ones that we can eliminate one at a time. So Jin Peter goes home. That's okay. They're really just there as cannon fodder. We want to make sure that our other lines are able to do the damage. Now it's just us there. It's just us there. So we're having to defend by ourselves. Let's retreat. Let's retreat and refresh our lines, okay? 18 minutes in. We're currently 13,000 to 8,200. Going very nicely. I am going to recall, however. And then from that recall, I'm going to start another rally. Is he rallying the operations base? Is that what he's trying to do? I can probably join him, actually. But let's join him with my... Yeah, we'll join him with that line instead. Where are we at here? So we've got that rally out. We're still defending really well. They can't really defend against us there. So from here, I want to start another, or I want to start a rally. But I think, yeah. So he's already choosing that one. Are they focusing on which helipad? Oh, okay, that's the opposing helipad. That's no problem. Let's focus on this one.
I'll find a new home.
Let's start it instead with Jin. Let's try it with Sven. Because we're gonna do specifics. I'm gonna do specific rider and see if that's gonna do any better than what we had before with the Jin. Let's take a look at that report anyways and see what the report looks like. It's gonna be here early. This one here. This will be the first one. So we managed to beat off all of his marches. We managed to beat all of his marches. And do very, very well. But that's not the right one. Gonna be a defeat here, the helipad one. Here it is. So this is with all the stuff that they had to. So we were winning against the helipad, winning against Southside, against Joy Boy, tied with Oberon but still winning. Yeah, this is good. This is really helpful. Look at all of these points except here when he starts to get it. But I think that's when I'm starting to lose my power, right? And if you look at almost all of these, we are dominating in every exchange, so can't really complain. And then at this point, I'm, yeah, down to 150,000 troops. We got this one marching. This rally's going out already. We've got a good exchange so far on that one. We're still here defending in tower. Let's take a look at where we're fighting. These guys have moved up here. Look at this. Top team has gone ahead and pushed into their opposite helipad already. You've got Thenkai, Miss R already going and massively pushing out. This is great to see. Gorilin's up there as well. Managed to bring troops. Beautiful. Now we've got support coming in to try to bring in some support, but as you can see, he is getting sent home handedly. Now, as I would suggest, as I always suggest, you always want to focus on the weaker ones. Here, for example, focus on Sarah first. But that is always a precursor. If everybody else is focused on somebody else, it's best to stick with the group. If everybody else is targeted on the wrong target, it's still better to stay with the group than it is to be the only person on the right target. See what I'm saying? So you want to target the right guy first, but still follow the group. If the group is targeting someone else, it's always better to work together in that group, okay? Let's see how those ranged are doing. So they're being kept off by Keen here as well on Southside. So they're definitely going to push us back. But unfortunately, that is I Am Legend's best attempt. But we're going to see what ours can do here coming up here shortly. Charmander King's looking to get into that rally. I'm really interested to see what happens here. So here's that exchange, a little bit nicer here. Only 1,000 against us for 4,600 to them, which is a good exchange. And with that Sven running co-lead and Bella running lead, we're going to be getting that bonus. And Almost Awakened, we're getting that bonus full damage as well as reducing that damage taken. Right? Because we're leading only rider squad, so we're getting that damage reduction. And then obviously reducing more damage during siege. So we're really, really doing what we can to help defend and make our riders tankier in the process of going ahead and taking this helipad from here. Now they can go ahead and refill it as many times as they want. We're going to win this exchange pretty handedly. They would have to, well, they would have to probably swarm our rally and do a couple other things from there. Where else are we fighting here? So these guys are going after us. Oh, Chaotic Grim, you mean-ass SOB. That's okay. Joy Boy, I think, is looking to take this operations base. Let's go back and see what our rally is doing. Still hauling, still doing well. Now we're looking at a more dominant performance. 18,000 versus 9,800. Let's see what those points are looking like. Thenkai's up there at 148,000. Miss R, 147,000. I'm only at 67,000, but again, most of my time is spent evaluating the map, evaluating the game, kind of showing exactly what we're doing and where we're going. Our next operation, or our next focus, should be this operations base once we get this helipad, which I should be able to take here shortly. They will obviously try it again, and as soon as we can, I am going to relocate into that helipad and start doing some damage that way as well. So I kind of want to, at this time, take the opportunity to recall Thunder and resend, like recall Thunder Raigoro and then resend Thunder Lewis as a better garrison. Oh, again, wrong chat. Sorry, folks. Shout out to my favorite chat group. Shout out to my favorite chat group, Clean Kitty fans. Shout out to Clean Kitty fans. Yeah. That chat group changes names faster than I changed my underwear, and today we're Clean Kitty fans. Jesus. Let's take a look at that rally. We're still doing well. Turbo Joe is trying to sustain here, but obviously, as you can tell, I mean, this just makes it even better for us. Bar Jam is going to try to swarm it. He doesn't really need to. They're going to have a tough time holding this either way. And if they do, they've wasted a lot. This report is going to be real nice to look at. I'm going to be happy to see it. See, and now they're attacking that place, so I'm going to reinforce that now with Thunder Lewis.
Remember my name, or we'll meet again.
And we're going to march into that area so that we can go ahead and defend. A Det Thunder isn't bad, but I want to go with Thunder Lewis to get more of that damage burst. So we should be able to capture that. Let's take a look at our rally. How are we doing? Well, they're doing better. They're starting to focus it more. Obviously put a lot more into that. I'm still going to be excited to see this. He's starting another rally on their operations base. I don't know if that's the right idea. Again, Brooke, you're welcome to try to attack, but you're not going to do well. Now let's go ahead and make sure that my Thunder... There we go. Now we can see a real defense change. There we go. Now, in this process, I'm going to go ahead and send the troops. Let's go ahead and send our troops.
Zia is still too young to...
No, you, we're not sending you. We're going to send those. We're going to send a Dut Tom. And... See, I would send that, but it's got too many cars, so I don't want to. We're just going to send it this way. We are going to lose this operations base in this avenue, but I guess that's kind of my fault. I didn't read the rally coming soon enough. However, we're still doing well. 23,705 versus 10,600. And they are really, really having to swarm this rally. So I'm really a big fan of this Bella Sven. Bella Sven is a very, very strong rally for riders. I'm very, very impressed with it. Let's take a look at this report, folks, while we can. This is where we had Oberon and Brooke were taken on. A ton of, okay? Oh, no, that's the operations base, sorry. Defeat on the helipad. Let's see what we had here. Look at all of those. Look at all of those. That's beautiful. Against the helipad we crushed. Jeez. 350. 445. 282. 174. I mean, pretty much throughout this entire thing, we ended up getting the massive overhaul win on almost every person that swarmed us. That's beautiful. What are points at now? 104,000. Look at that. One rally, pretty much. And we're at 104,000. Now, from here, though, I am going to go ahead and start a rally on this one. Oh, who's got a rally on that already? Well, I'm going to let that rally go, unfortunately, because I can't... he's only bringing 1.5. Let's recall. No, we're going to recall, and we're going to resend a rally on their operations base instead. We're going to try that. Oh, wrong chat. Bio 1 min. Actually 44 seconds, but don't know that. Oh, cancel rally, I am legend, cancel rally. Cancel rally, I'll start. Let me start that rally. Let's send... So, they're going that way. I'm going to go this way. Oh, not with level 5. Fucking dumb. There we go. Let's start that rally instead, shall we? Bottom join ranged only. They're going to try to defend, but of course we've gotten that one again. What are we? 25,000 to 11. Let's watch this. See if we can't secure another one. Oberon is pushing hard. I got to give the guy credit. He's really trying for his team. And they may end up securing the kill there, dropping the thing for us, the bio canister. Someone else is going to have to pick up. Oberon trying to go for the capture. This is a prime example. Once someone is going for the capture, do not try to go for the capture. Attack them first to reset theirs. You cannot race to capture if they start to capture first. Okay? It's a timer. It's not like you can somehow change time. You can't. So if you see someone else jumping for it, attack them to reset their timer. Don't try to start your own timer. You're not going to beat them in a race, okay? What you will do is just like here, like Farjam did, go ahead and grab them. Don't go that way. You're going back through the... Oh, I guess he kind of has to. That's the only one he's got left, eh? 1.6 million headed out in a nice rally, all ranged. So we should be punching through pretty heavily. Now, I don't have Julia awakened. I've got Chun very close. But I've got Lewis out there front running for us here, okay? So we've got Lewis out front running, and then we've got Chun as the co-lead. Now, why do I put Chun as my co-lead? Well, because she's the next one that's closest to awakening, so she's hitting pretty decently hard. Yes, we know her rage skill is 1,200 versus everyone having 1,000. But here, you can see this exchange, which is much better than what we were getting in the previous one. 26 to 12, 26,000 to 12,000 with 27 minutes left in the game. That means we're just over halfway. And we're having a really good performance so far. For the team, I mean. Not necessarily, again, for me, but like I said, most of what we're trying to do here is obviously everything to do with showing you the best part. So we ended up getting that other next bio canister. We've got 12 minutes for the last one. Remember, you've only got 3 to collect in the game. Checking back into this operations base, we are set to win this one pretty handedly, which isn't actually bad. That's a good win for us, especially against a Thunder Riven. Thunder Riven is pretty tanky, pretty defensive, but this is a good win for us, so I'll take that one. In the process, we've got zombies already taken care of. We've got tyrants already taken care of. They're doing their best to refill the rally. What we should be doing, in theory, is attacking those troops before they have a chance to get out. Okay? So let's go ahead and actually send out a couple of marches here. Let's send these ones out here.
Over here, right? Over here, right?
They're trying to keep that operations base, but I don't think they're going to. Again, I thought that before, but I don't think they're going to. And again, this is going to be a good report for us.
Lead the way, Emperor.
Lead the way, Emperor.
Over here, right? On my
All right, 30,000 to 12,000. Let's go.
over here, right? Over here, right? Lead
Oh,
the way,
Oberon's
Emperor.
coming in to help. Let's do what we can to knock Oberon out.
Here, right? Up with the head.
Sorry, Oberon. Not today, Big Daddy. He might be trying... Yeah, he's going to try to attack the rally and swarm it. Which is fine, but now he's going to get attacked on multiple avenues and burn a lot faster. So because he's not focused on us, this is going to tank... This is going to send all the tank damage to the rally and then give us the most time to basically attack his troops for free. So, again, focus on the weaker ones first, right? Cynthia is one of the weaker targets, doesn't have much for her damage, so let's get rid of her first. Yes, she's paired with Bianca, but that's okay. Next, we're going to focus on IRL, get her out of the fight. Or is that LRI? IRL backwards. Remove her from the fight one at a time.
Over here, right?
Now push in for this one's here. I want to make sure we get that Oberon off, so that he's not doing damage to our rally as much. Again, focusing on the Julia. I want to get rid of that Julia first because she does more damage. Julia Lewis. Covered on the top side really well. We are struggling on the bottom side. But that Oberon, like I said, he's really pushing hard.
Over here, right? Over here, right?
Next, we get rid of IR or LRI. That's our next target.
Over here, right?
That Oberon's almost gone. Let's make sure we get rid of all these guys as fast as we can so that they have less to go in and heal. Sorry, to reinforce. Target this next Oberon one. Perfect. Now we can go ahead and swarm. Look at that. Them pushing all the way up here. This is great. Unrivaled. I am legend. This is wonderful. Keep pushing them back. Our goal is this operations base here. So we're going to continue with that push. Thunder Riven, very good. Okay, so we ended up capturing that. Let's go ahead and reset our troops. And we're going to send that march that I want to send, the Thunder... What is it? Thunder Lewis as garrison lead. Okay? Well, they're coming up on that operations base, but that's okay. We've now captured. We're 20 minutes left, 33,000 to 15,000. I'm talking about a really, really good push. I am very excited.
Over here, right?
Well, this is that rally. Let's take a look at it. Oh, Oberon's taking a hurt. Beautiful, beautiful. Twice as much damage. That's good. Good exchange. Good exchange. Good exchange. Look at all these. Every single one we're winning. This is perfect. This is perfect. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So now we can go here. We can reinforce this operations base. And I'm obviously going to send... Nope, not you. You big goof. Not Thunder Lee. Thunder Lewis.
We'll meet again.
Sending Thunder Lewis. And then we're also in fight over here. So I might as well, now that I got Thunder Lewis out there, I might as well send the troops. Instead of Sven, actually no, I'm gonna keep Sven. I'm gonna keep Sven because he provides that damage debuff, right? Let's go ahead and get rid of him.
Zia is still too young to
You want to go
understand
Chun and Julia? Oh, I guess that's because I have Lewis out, so that's fine. We'll go Chun and Julia. Oh, but Chun doesn't have any. That's fine. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Let's go ahead and there we go. And just because I'm crazy, send the squads, fam. Send the squads. $19 and a half minutes left. 36,000 to 15,000. Very, very good on the points tallies and points focus.
Lead the way, Emperor.
We got zombies done. What are we sitting at ourselves? 132,000 out of the gate, which isn't bad. It's actually one of the better ones you'll see. One of the better ones that I've actually done myself. So I cannot complain.
Lead the way, Emperor.
Remember though, remember the only thing you actually need to get is 15,000 points. That's the minimum that you need for max rewards. Okay? Just keep that in mind.
Over here, right? Over here, right? I can hit them.
See, we're gonna fight this guy here because he's got ranged here, and ranged technically do more damage, so I want to get rid of them first. Sorry, Oberon. You can't win this, I don't think. Jin Raguro, that's so funny. I can't even complain either, it's working out. That's good. We've got a decent amount of AoE damage, a decent amount of hyper focus damage. A little bit of tank, a little bit of sustainability. This is looking really nice. We've got support over here chasing off Cobra. He doesn't want to get too close here, so I'm going to go down and join this fight as soon as we're finished up taking off Oberon up here.
Over here, right? Over here, right?
Let's come on down and help over here. They've got the operations base, and that's fine.
Do you plan to conquer the jungle?
What we want to do from here is basically just pad our points, eliminate troops. We got 15 minutes left, 17 minutes left. And we are shooting for the illustrious 3 times points. But if we look at it, look at this. We are under participants, 27 to 30. That does mean, however, because we had planned 26 participants with 4 reserves. But since reserves are only allowed to join 10 minutes later, if you don't have your full team, it's best to sign those reserves up anyways, because you're going to get hit with their might when it comes to matchmaking anyways. So you make them regular play, which basically means that we have 100% participation on everyone who said they were going to be here, and 25% participation on the people who said they might be here, but might have a problem being here. So if you think about it, that is fantastic for alliance coordination and alliance health. If you can have all of the people who sign up, who say, yes, I'm going to be there, show up and be there, that's a good alliance you want to be a part of. And that's almost exactly what we had today, right? 27 of 30, and the only 3 that didn't show up were the ones that didn't say that they weren't going to show up. Bio's up in a minute. There's nobody there to aggress against it. Let's go ahead and actually just swarm this operations base and see what happens. So Oberon is inside. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay, I am Legend. I'm trying to help out. I'm trying to help out. I'm trying to help out. See, here's another prime example or prime tip, okay? If you're trying to run away from a fight and you notice that you're not getting away fast enough, your troops are not fast enough, don't continue to run away, okay? When you're engaged in combat, you end up doing, you notice how when you run away, there's less damage, like you take less damage, but so do they. So everything kind of, you know, it ends up being a little bit less. That's because of how some of the calculations are made, okay? For example, counter damage is only effective when you're attacked, or when you're being attacked and when you're attacking back. So when you're engaged in combat, you have counter damage. If you're running away and they're attacking you, you're not actually giving them counter damage back. So if you're in a situation where you're trying to run away and you cannot run away, you can't get away, it's in your best interest to turn around and fight and do as much damage as you can, versus trying to run away, not getting as much damage, and just having them use their skills and end up killing you more often. Because again, when you're running away, you're not building up your rage meter, so you're not activating skills. Okay? Next, let's focus on this one over here. We want to focus on Oberon, remove him from the fight. Now we can focus on... now we can focus over here. Let's focus on Brooke. Yeah, we can focus on Brooke. Remove them from it. Oh, I didn't even realize they took our frickin' helipad. Interesting. Okay, okay, okay. You want to play, huh? Huh? All right. Okay. I just noticed these bastards. So we'll recall the march and go ahead and take this and secure the helipad. Oh, we already did. I don't have to worry about it. Hot Mitch took his troops out.
Lead the way, Emperor. Over here.
So let's go back here. Let's actually, no. We are going to recall. And we're going to go ahead and start another rally on their operations base. And we're going to Bella Sven. I'm a big fan of Sven. I like him. And if we look, like I mentioned, he's really almost awakened. All we have left here is a little bit more attack and defense, which will make them a little bit more tanky and a little bit more damaging, which is beautiful. But it's a toss-up for me. I also am a huge fan of Jin, Master Jin. Especially when he's awakened. Because he just generates a ton of rage. And he's pretty tanky. And, you know, he He just does really well when he's, you know, co-leading. However, I'm wondering what the difference is. Like, you kind of want to have him leading a line that's not just riders. You know what I mean? No, no, no. Let me start that rally, you fool. Oh, 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 oh.
Like an arrow. Do you plan to conquer the jungle?
Was that Charmander who started it, I think? Yeah, Charmander. Got T6 defense right now. 11 minutes. $45,000 to $17,000. Let's send the Master Jin.
Just like that.
We've got the last bio. We've got everything else. We've only got 10 minutes left, and we're dominating currently 45 to 17. I don't really think we could ask for anything better. We've done very well. Let's see how their team doing it. Obviously, Oberon sitting at 256,000. Chaotic Grim, Sari, Hot Mitch up there. Rook up there as well. I'm very, very impressed. But this is what really gets me. Look at this. 300,000. Let's see how many people have over the 15,000. So 23 right now. 23 of 27 have over the 15,000 for max rewards. That's awesome. That is awesome. And the ones who don't, unfortunately, doing what you can. Look, no harm, no foul. You gotta push as hard as you can. However, it is part of those situations to kind of digest whether it's something you want to start focusing on or not. If you're only maxing out 2,000-3,000 points in an event during Pompeii, you might want to take a step out until you get a little stronger. But again, just my personal opinion. Feel free to do what you like, as long as the Alliance will have you, and as long as you participate and play hard. That's kind of what our biggest thing is. It's not necessarily about the might that you bring. It's about the participation and activity that you have. We understand wholeheartedly that not everyone is a whale or has, you know, an unlimited amount of money to spend, but we all have the same amount of time. So as long as you're active during fights, active during events, you sign up, you say you're going to be there, and you are. I mean, most alliances, that's kind of what it really comes down to. Yes, might matters. Obviously, tier 6 troops and, you know, Awakened Heroes, you know, matters a lot. There's value to that. But in all honesty, it comes down to overall participation and activity. If you're active and you participate lots and you're, you know, and you're consistently signing up for events and showing up for events, you're going to be far more beneficial to your alliance than if you just have 200 million might, 150 million kills. Ooh, we're losing this one. Ouch. Ouch. We lose bad here. Let's cancel that.
Lead the way, Emperor.
That could be also why there wasn't very many people in that troops in that march. You know? How many do we even have in that march? Let's take a look. Only 550,000. Yeah, no doubt. And they had 1.5 million. No wonder we're losing that fight. No wonder we're losing that fight. Pardon my dog in the background. Now, we're still going to leave that guy garrisoned here because, truth be told, if they want to attack that operations base, I want to keep it protected. Right? So we're going to leave that garrison troop. I could take him out and obviously bring more troops to the fight. But I'm also a firm believer that, like, we're in a situation where we don't necessarily have to, you know, put our foot to their throats. A lot of what people are doing now is just fighting for extra points, fighting for their top points to make sure that everyone gets max. But we're at a situation now at 7 minutes left with 47,000 versus 19,000. They can't come back. from this. Even if we were to give them the whole board for the next 7 minutes, they wouldn't be able to come back from this, okay? So in my situation from here, I'm just trying to secure us everything that we can. So leave one there. Let's go ahead and rally this again, but let's rally it with Sven. See if we can't get a better response. Where is my Sven? There's Sven. Hello, Sven. Hello, Sven. Let's see if we can get any more. If we end up getting the full 2,000 or the 2 million for the rally, we'll end up capturing no problem. Woo, it's really windy outside. It's nice. Makes it nice and cool in here. So watching this fight, we've got Matma and DNZ. They're fighting off a whole bunch here. And to be honest, they're getting the better exchanges, so it's actually not too bad. Like DZD is still punching Southside for more than what he's getting hit for. So it's a decent exchange from there, which I totally find is fantastic. This is what I find funny, when they have the one guy that's basically coming around. Hot milch. Hot milch. Let's see what we get on that one. Oh, see, now we got the full 2 million. Let's see what that rally does. See, now we have the full 2 million, so... See, now we're in a winning exchange. Four minutes left, yeah. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Those are great exchanges. Here comes Oberon again, trying to screw things up, as he probably will. Maybe. As he probably will. But I'll take the extra points, man. This is one of my best, I think this is one of my best, if not my best performance ever. But this is what gets me, man. Look at this. 330, 300, 300, 200, 160, 150. Right? Almost a third of our players are getting 100 million points. And we're still at that same, we've only got 4 who aren't going to get max rewards. It might even be 3. Man, Bella Sven, really good. I cannot complain. That is a juicy, juicy, juicy rally. Strong, hits hard. It's tanky. When you got that damage reduction, flat damage reduction, like overall damage reduction, not just like less basic attack damage or whatever, it's overall damage reduction. That's beautiful. Man, just look at this. Them having to dump so much into defending against this rally is beautiful. Molto bene. Colpa biena o mala? I don't speak Italian. I don't even think that's Italian. Oh, I'm so ignorant. I'd say ignorance is bliss, but it's only blissful for those who are ignorant, you know? Who's taking MVP? Oh, Gorillin. Sorry, Thenkai. Beautiful. That rally is still going. That is awesome. Awesome. I can't wait to see that report, man. Man, this team that we are developing, guys, I'm telling you right now, I am so proud. So proud of everything that we've developed. We've got a great group of people, really focused. We love to be coordinated and organized. This is fantastic. I cannot complain. Frickin' awesome. And with that, we bring in a victory. Thenkai securing the MVP at 350,000 points. Oh. Let's see. TNN. That was beautiful. Guys, thank you very much for that. Let's take a quick look. Don't forget to collect your chests. You want those extra gems. You want those stars, relocators, experience, all that kind of stuff. Collect your gems. Or collect your rewards. But let's take a quick look. Nope, not at the rankings, pardon me. Let's go in and let's take a look at this battle reward. So the battle log against Turnanog, TNN. I'm very proud to say it was a good game. Thanks so much for the effort, guys. It was great. Sorry you're on a 3-lose streak. Hopefully you can change it up next. But we are on a 4-win streak, folks, and we are happier than a pig in shit. Whew, what a good game. But that's it, folks. Thanks very much for tuning in again. Takedown Tuesday will be saved for members only. For the full week, it will be saved members only. It will be made public after 1 week so that anybody who is still a subscriber can watch it a week behind. If you do not want to wait, go ahead and click the join button, and only $6.99 Canadian a month, which works out to about $5 American. You can go ahead and join, get access to all of that premium membership content first, access to live streams when we go live, emojis, responses, you name it. But you got to click that join button. If you haven't already, go ahead and click the like button, click the subscribe button, fill out that notification bell so you get any new drops that you get from us every time we put them out. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in. Thanks very much for another successful Takedown Tuesday. Love, peace, chicken grease. And for everybody else, stay lifted.